Lionel Messi faces possible MLS punishment after a controversial incident. Cristiano Ronaldo drops from the top spot among Saudi Pro League players in FC 27, and a handball incident leads to a 2-match ban. And this is your daily football news. Lionel Messi faces possible MLS punishment. Lionel Messi could face disciplinary action from Major League Soccer following a controversial incident during Inter Miami's match against Philadelphia Union. Images from the game appeared to show the Argentine superstar making contact with the back of Kevin Sullivan's head while the two sides were involved in a confrontation. The referee did not take action against Messi at the time, meaning the incident could now be reviewed after the match. MLS's disciplinary committee has the option of using video footage to assess the situation and decide whether further punishment is necessary. If the incident is classified as violent conduct, Messi could potentially receive a fine or a 1-match suspension. The situation therefore remains under review, with Messi potentially facing additional consequences despite escaping an immediate decision from the referee. Cristiano Ronaldo dropped from top spot. Cristiano Ronaldo has surprisingly lost his position as the highest-rated player in the Saudi Pro League in the latest rankings released by a popular football video game. It is the first time in 3 years that the Al Nassr forward has been knocked off the top spot. Ronaldo has been given a rating of 84, placing him second in the league. The player who has overtaken him is fellow Portuguese midfielder Ruben Neves of Al Hilal, who received a rating of 85. Despite losing the top position, Ronaldo remains one of the highest-rated stars in Saudi Arabia. His rating of 84 puts him level with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, his former teammate at Al Hilal, and Julian Quinones of Al Qadsiya. Alan Hegebo banned for 2 matches. West Bromwich Albion striker Alan Hegebo has received a 2-match suspension from the Football Association after being found guilty of trying to deceive the referee by scoring with his hand. The incident happened in the 75th minute of West Brom's 2-1 victory over Norwich City in the opening round of the championship. Despite strong protests from Norwich players, the goal was allowed to stand during the match. Following a disciplinary hearing, an independent commission rejected West Brom's argument that the ball had accidentally struck Hegebo's hand and upheld the punishment. West Brom have described the case as a unique situation under the new rules in English football. Hegebo will now miss 2 matches as a result of the decision after the FA ruled that the incident involved an attempt to deceive the match officials. Man United close in on Carlos Baleba. Manchester United are very close to signing Carlos Baleba from Brighton after the two clubs reached a verbal agreement. According to Fabrizio Romano, the agreement came after United improved their original offer for the midfielder. The Red Devils had previously seen a £65 million package rejected by Brighton, forcing Michael Carrick's side to increase their proposal. Baleba is determined to join Manchester United and has already identified Old Trafford as his preferred destination. The 21-year-old Cameroon international would give United greater strength, energy and defensive ability in midfield. If the final procedures are completed successfully, Baleba could soon become the latest new arrival at Old Trafford. Manchester United now appear to be in the final stages of negotiations as they look to complete the deal. Arsenal fans most confident of title win. Arsenal supporters are the most confident fan base in the Premier League when it comes to their team winning the title again. According to YouGov and Betfair study, around 72% of Arsenal fans believe Mikel Arteta can lead the club to another Premier League championship. That figure is significantly higher than the prediction made by the supercomputer. Manchester City supporters are next, with 47% believing Enzo Maresca can take the club back to the top. At Manchester United, 34% of fans believe Michael Carrick can finally end the club's wait for a league title, which has lasted since 2013. Chelsea have 26% of supporters expecting a title win, while Liverpool, Leeds United and Tottenham also showed notable levels of optimism. The results highlight the confidence among Premier League supporters ahead of the new campaign. Julian Alvarez wants Barcelona move. Julian Alvarez's future at Atletico Madrid is becoming increasingly uncertain, with the Spanish club now considering the possibility of selling the Argentine striker. However, Atletico are only willing to accept a transfer if Alvarez joins Arsenal, while completely ruling out a move to Barcelona. According to Mundo Deportivo, Atletico changed their position after Alvarez publicly expressed his desire to leave Madrid. Arsenal remain very interested, and a potential deal could involve Victor Gyökeres, who is highly rated by Diego Simeone. The biggest problem is that Alvarez does not want to return to the Premier League. Instead, the Argentine striker prefers Barcelona, where he is considered a top target. Atletico therefore face a difficult situation as the transfer window approaches its final days. Liverpool rejected a Yankuba Minta bid. Liverpool have had a £50 million offer for Brighton winger Yankuba Minta rejected as they look to strengthen their attacking options. The 22-year-old Gambian is considered an important target for Liverpool, who want to add more quality to both wings. Minta is interested in joining Liverpool if the two clubs can reach an agreement, but Brighton currently have a strong negotiating position. The winger is under contract with the club until 2029, meaning Brighton have no immediate pressure to sell. Minta joined Brighton from Newcastle for £30 million in 2024 and has already made 66 Premier League appearances, scoring 9 goals and providing 8 assists. However, the forward is currently expected to miss around 8 weeks after undergoing surgery on a right leg injury. Lukaku reveals Napoli breakdown. Romelu Lukaku has revealed more details about the final period of his time at Napoli before moving to Fenerbahce in the summer of 2026. Speaking to Belgian media, the striker admitted that 2025 was an especially difficult period and claimed that his relationship with Napoli had seriously deteriorated. Lukaku said he decided to leave after learning that decisions concerning his future appeared to have already been made. The Belgian forward also strongly rejected suggestions that he was unable to maintain the physical condition required to play regularly. According to Lukaku, doubts about his fitness may simply have been an excuse for Napoli to reduce his role within the team. His comments offer a revealing insight into why the relationship between the striker and the Italian club eventually broke down before he moved on to Fenerbahce. Victor Gyökeres' response to Barcelona links. Victor Gyökeres has spoken amid speculation linking him with Barcelona, making it clear that his focus remains completely on Arsenal ahead of the new season. The Swedish striker is not allowing transfer rumors to affect his plans at the Emirates. Barcelona had previously targeted Julian Alvarez but faced a major obstacle because Atletico Madrid were unwilling to sell the Argentine forward. That situation has forced Hansi Flick's team to consider alternative options, with Gyökeres now among them. Despite the speculation, the Arsenal striker remains focused on his current club. He is also looking forward to facing Coventry City, his former team, even if he may not start the opening match. Gyökeres believes Arsenal cannot afford to become complacent because the new season starts from zero and every team must fight for every point. Gary Neville backs Arsenal to defend Premier League title. Gary Neville believes Arsenal have strengthened enough to defend their Premier League title after completing the £75 million signing of Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. The former Manchester United player considers the Brazilian midfielder a huge signing, not only because of his footballing ability but also because of his personality and influence inside the dressing room. Mikel Arteta now has plenty of options in midfield, including Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, Martin Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, Eberechi Eze and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Merino has even suggested that Arsenal could have the best midfield in the world. The Gunners are also close to completing a deal for Ezri Konsa worth around £51 million, giving Arteta another major addition to his squad. Newcastle announced £190 million training centre. Newcastle United have announced plans to build a new £190 million training centre at Woolsington House, on a site covering approximately 105.2 hectares near Newcastle International Airport. The club have completed the purchase of the land and, subject to planning approval, intend to move the men's team and academy there from the 2029-30 season. Newcastle are expected to submit their formal planning application to Newcastle City Council at the beginning of 2027. The project will include world-class training facilities while also restoring Woolsington House and its historic surrounding landscape. Newcastle are also considering using their existing Benton training base for the women's team. The major project represents a significant long-term investment as the club look to create new facilities for both the first team and academy. And that wraps up your football breaking news from the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world are dropping right here on the Football Daily channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.